All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here at FOG Talent Cup 2018. The game 2, the last game was won by Serene Chaos. A great play by Bunny Girl and Vanquish that they played. And yes, of course, Telekinesis did play well, but somewhere or the other they got tilted in the draft. And yes, again, the standard ban of Grimstroke by Telekinesis, a lich ban, a respect ban, which they did. Yes, of course, they knew that, yes, they did understand and realize that what exactly a lich frost armor can do into this meta. And yes, of course, now Magnus and Grimstroke seems to be common bans. And yes, of course, with me is my co-caster Prototype. My name is Jarhead, and we will be now giving you the live casting of the game 2, which is between Serene Chaos and Telekinesis. Serene Chaos to eliminate Telekinesis, and Telekinesis need to win 2 matches in a row. They do not have any second chances here. It's the last bet on the table, and they would have to make wonders right now. So yes, with my co-caster Prototype, hi, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing really well, and after a very exciting game 1, which was pretty much dominant on the Serene Chaos side, we saw how well Juggernaut and Invoker played. I'm looking forward to Telekinesis comeback, but I'm putting up an off question for you. Would you like to have a burger?
Oh, sure, I'm really hungry, man. I do not have anything to eat. My mother's gone out. I am all hungry. And right now, I think, coming into the picks, I think that Telekinesis now is going for some basic picks and not to complicate the draft more. Ogre Magi, a great hero in this meta. Going for the Axe, and yes, Serene Chaos taking the Centaur and the Rubik. Now, as discussed in the previous games, when you actually pick Rubik, you know, the limitations or the chances of Enigma or a Tyrant getting picked or anything like that is you know, much more less to often, less to happen, because yes, of course, we cannot go and oftenly pick Tyrant or an Enigma in case if you have a Rubik. So yes, of course, picking a Rubik in the first case does put a limitation onto the enemy team to pick up any kind of other heroes.
That's totally correct. By the way, do you think we're gonna see this Arcana Rubik?
I think so, because yes, of course, I believe it was the Lich was too rich, you know. He has models on too. So I believe he's a rich brat who must have a lot of money. And of course, the way they are playing, I believe they could win this tournament. And yes, of course, may the best team win. In case, yes, if they win the tournament, I believe that, yes, of course, Rubik Arcana for sure. Buttons pressed.
So I think they are banning this ladder now, and I see a very interesting ban here. Abaddon has been banned. I mean, like, Abaddon, I really like to play that hero, and I love how much damage he can, or how much total amount of damage he can deal by absorbing so much damage. I mean, that's the actual mechanic of that hero.
Right.
But
and,
yeah.
Right now, the Frostbone was reworked, wherein right now Abaddon is a very good offlaner, very hard to kill, of course. And if you see in pro matches, like in the past meta also, Universe has showed great offlanes. Abaddon with with onto the pro matches. So yes, of course, Abaddon right now is a very good offlaner, mostly picked by pro players. And yes, of course, his third spell, his Frostmourne, has been reworked, and you know, he is very effective right now into the game. Okay, there is a
Monkey King. So there is the Monkey King, because I think does Monkey King counter Axe? He does, right?
Yes, of course, with his Jingo Mastery, yes, of course, he does counter Axe. And yes, of course, they do have a Stampede for Centaur. And yes, of course, they can actually hold Axe into the position with the Rubik's Telekinesis, as well as Centaur's Stun. So yes, of course, Monkey will get time to put that 3 hits, and of course he is going to make an Echo Saber, which will put the second hit very quickly, or apply that second right click very quickly. So with a fraction of seconds, his Jingo Mastery is gonna proc. And yes, of course, right now I believe that Telekinesis, Rubik's Telekinesis would be much more dangerous for Team Telekinesis.
Wow, that is going to be complex for us to cast. I mean, like, there's too much of telekinesis in one game.
That is correct. So yes, now we look out for the pick for telekinesis. What pick is a Jakiro? So yes, still I think they are going into the wrong direction as compared to draft.
That's correct. I mean, like last game, Jakiro was 0:11. I mean, I did not see very good plays or very good ice paths or macro pyres by Jakiro, but I'm not sure. Maybe they are looking forward to a call and then using a macro pyre and ice path into it. They definitely have a lockdown potential at one place, but that would depend on how well Axe can get a blink or how soon he can get a blink to get a 4-man or a 3-man call. Right. So. But if he gets caught up with, okay, there is a Bane to take down that Axe call. So what do you have to say about this?
I mean, Bane is a very good pick, you know, very underrated hero, but yes, he's very much effective in the game. So for example, right now, if there's any core that telekinesis picks up, for example, like something like a troll or something like that, his enfeeble can actually do a lot of things, you know, a lot of effect onto the lane phase. And yes, of course, with the brain sap and my nightmare, yes, of course, it's very easy for them to set up a kill, or you know, make a actually Bane can sleep someone, nightmare someone, and yes, of course, he does buy time for his teammates to come to the right spot and kill him at the time. So yes, of course, Bane is a very great pick, and yes, of course, if you make an Aether Lens onto Bane, to be very honest, the Freehan's Grip can actually be casted from a very long distance, and also Bane has a talent tree of 150 cast range at level 10 or level 15, I believe.
Wow, that is a lot.
So in case if Axe is trying to dive with his Blink Dagger and they do have a vision, so yes, of course, Bane can actually catch him off from a very far distance, and yes, of course, that can actually change the team fight, because in case right now, according to these 3 picks that Telekinesis has picked up, like a 3-man or a 2-man call by Axe, the Ignite on him, the Ice Path, the Macro Pyre, the Dual Breath, and the Liquid Fire. So yes, of course, in case if Axe doesn't act quickly or doesn't, okay, that's a great pick here. A Silver Edge hero, yes, of course, can be kited by Monkey King. He can actually go ahead and you know, go into the Wukong's command with his ultimate active, and he can actually kill Monkey King. Monkey King being a very squishy hero, Slada can actually kill him very fast. Rubik and Bane, very easy targets for him with his Dark Pact. All the buffs, all the negative buffs would be taken off. And yes, of course, with the Silver Edge build on Slug, Centaur very easy to kill. No return damage, no stuns, no double damage, no double edge.
What do you feel, Kling's, how good is a Kling's pick here?
For Telekinesis?
Yes.
For Telekinesis, I believe Kling's would be a great hero, but keeping Kling's into the mid is something. Okay, they go for the standard Invoker build or an Invoker pick. So as I told you, yes, they're going for basic drafts. If you happen to see Slark, not much skill needed. Invoker, yes, of course, skill needed. So yes, of course, I believe it's my friend Thrash who will be playing the Invoker at mid. And yes, just to let you know here, emotionally, I feel that Telekinesis should win this game because Thrash is one of my very good friend. And yes, I used to play for his team in the past. So yes, a great friend of mine. Emotionally, I feel that he should win the game. Really felt bad for him, but yes, of course, may the best team win. And yes, of course, failure is a stepping stone for success. You fail, you learn, and you improve yourself, and you learn from your mistakes, and then that's how you win. And there's a Bloodseeker, a perfect counter for Slark.
Right.
No Shadow Dance. No Shadow Dance will be activated when he's low on HP. So still, I don't feel Bloodseeker would be much more effective. I believe it's a mid Bloodseeker or a mid Monkey King. Most probably, I think it's a mid Bloodseeker. Bunny Senpai did play. No, it's a mid Bloodseeker. Bunny Senpai played Invoker in the last game at mid, and Vanquish was the Juggernaut. So I believe Monkey King will be going as a safe lane carry and mid Bloodseeker, so that he can get early level ups and early rupture, and he can actually make rotations in the game and pressure the other lanes.
That is correct. That is right. So we are done with the draft, and what it feels like is maybe Serene Chaos, maybe Telekinesis has a chance this game. They are looking slightly more tankier.
They did work on the drafts, I believe. They did discuss on the draft, and they knew exactly, or I believe they realized the mistake what they did. So yes, of course, there's no Rubik Arcana here. It's just some customized Rubik with all the other sets and like different sets all together. And yes, Centaur seems to look like a badass guy here, and yes, Bane looking at the
Centaur has a mohawk. Centaur just went to the barber and ordered a mohawk look. Look at those fiery eyes. Oh, the axe and Centaur, they're just looking at each other with those fiery blazing eyes. There's a lot of fun in this game.
Yes, of course, now come. That's right. I believe that Telekinesis do have that chance to come back. They've done a great work in the draft. Are they going for a 2-1-2 lane? No. Okay, they're going for an aggro try. I'm sorry. So they're going for an aggressive try lane. So I believe Slug and Ogre Magi as well as Jakiro going on to the off lane against Monkey King and Bane, and as I believe Serene Chaos is going for a 2-1-2 lane right now. They're trying to get the combo, that's Telekinesis and the stun combo.
That is totally correct. I think
that has been.
There was also some combinations which happened with Centaur. I was playing one of the games where there were people who were trying to implement Tiny's toss and Centaur stun combination. I mean, like, that was like a triple. I mean, like, there was a lot of burst damage. There was double stun with Tiny's avalanche and toss combo, and Centaur stun and the double edge. That was massive amount of damage dealt in the lane itself.
That's right.
They were getting so much damage.
So we used to do this. We used to do this during our Garena days, wherein. Okay, see here once again trolling. Once again trolling here.
He wants to give it away. Oh, so Rubik, under the effect of Battle Hunger, he does not have the counter helix, but there won't be anything. There won't be nothing done by Radiant towards the Dire. So I think both the teams share equal. No, Dire get away with 3 bounty runes. Is that right?
That's right. So they did contest the bottom bounty rune, and yes, of course, a great ward placed here so that there would be no stack, there would be no pulls, and Monkey King can get easy. And yes, they switched up the lane quickly. They did come to know that yes, of course, it's an aggro tri lane. Yes, as a Monkey King counters axe, they've switched the lane from Centaur here. And now going on to the top lane, we do see that there's a harassment going on to the Centaur. They just want to zone him out. Ogre Magi going on to the tower. He's too adamant to hit that orb of venom. And now the dual bread does going on to both of them. And now the ignite onto it. Bane really on a very low HP. And yes, of course, there are wards that has been placed, and yes, of course, right now it's a tough lane for Centaur as well as the Bane.
That is going to be.
So in the mid lane, I believe my friend Thrash taking.
For the first blood, there is a Centaur. They are going to try to get a first pick. One more right click will do, and there is a first.
Prototype, I am not able to hear your voice clearly. I mean.
Oh, I'm really sorry, my mic. That was my mic. My mic was over my head. Yeah.
Okay, and now, yes, we do see a quick smoke from Team Telekinesis here. And I believe that they are trying to get Bloodseeker. I believe that they would also get the courier kill. Okay, okay,
the courier would just miss out on that one. Bloodseeker! Will he walk away? He's just gonna TP out. They don't have the stuns. There is Telekinesis. There is the Mr. Telekinesis from Telekinesis and Bloodseeker. They just need one more light click, and Ogre Magi is gonna get the right click on Bloodseeker. Now that's what happened. I'm really sorry for that. I was trying to mimic the Rubik's taunt, if that's even a taunt. So they're gonna rotate back.
Right now, yes, of course, they're gonna rotate back into the lanes, back into the square one, guys. Go back to your positions and wait for my go. So yes, of course, coming back into the lane, trying to harass Centaur here. Axe trying to farm in the jungle with the 2 points on counter helix, a great item, like a skill build for him. Rubik now going back into the lane. He did come for a counter TP, but that did not work or did not help Bloodseeker much. Yes, of course, I'm very happy that yes, my friend Thrash did took a kill at mid, and yes, of course, I emotionally feel that yes, of course, he should win this game. And now at the top lane, we see it's a boot of speed onto the Ogre Magi with an orb of venom, so that he can
massive.
move quickly and move fast. Is this gonna be a hard lane
deal
for
some damage? Yes, definitely. They are dealing massive amount of magical damage to that Bane. Even the Brain Sap, they know that he has Brain Sap, but they kind of damage that Jakiro can deal to Bane, and along with Ogre's Ignite and Fire Blast, I'm pretty sure Bane won't survive, or he won't be having a chance.
That's right. Right now, here I see Bloodseeker is level 3, and yes, of course, he's about to get that level 4 because of the tower advantage that he has and the number of creeps that he has taken right now. Going on to the last hits and denies, we see that Monkey King is right now ruling the charts by 23, Slack at
Bottom
19.
Lane. There is a TP coming through. Axe is being right click. Jingu Mastery, will he try to go for it? He has the Boundless Strike. One more right click will do it, and there is the Fire Blast trying to lock down Monkey King in place. But Monkey King has the right clicks. He's having the Jingu procs, and he has certain chances. There's a buyback from Axe. They are definitely trying to look for a kill. Mr. Telekinesis, will they try to go on him? Oh my god, Ogre Magi is certainly getting low and getting taken down on this one. Mr. Monkey will be pouncing from the tree to get the kill. So that was a very, very good swing for team Serene Chaos. Yeah, go on, take it away, Jareb.
I believe that yes, Monkey, given that free farm or given that boost, he could be very annoying and very disastrous in this game. He can actually, you know, do a lot of damage. And yes, of course, a Monkey King is a hero, but he's too squishy. But yes, if given boost and gaining that momentum in the early game, really makes him very lethal and very dangerous.
Right. Slack was trying to get a little aggro, trying to dive under the tier 1 tower on the top lane. But there's a rotation coming through, and there's an Invis rune which will be taken by Ogre Magi. Is there a chance that they might go towards Bloodseeker? He does not know. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty good chance. Do they have enough damage? They have a Tornado and they have an EMP combination, but they won't be dealing enough damage since there are 3 people rotating towards the mid lane. So both of them are gonna get back towards the respective range.
Did forget to cast Cold Snap.
That is right, that is correct. I think, oh, now he does, but it's too late. Maybe Invoker might die instead. Yeah, Ogre will be the one to be sacrificed for this. Oh, did you look at that? KS. Okay, I'm really sorry for that. That's just what we call, what we do in our bracket.
It was not a KS actually. He just tried to secure the kill because yes, they knew that Invoker is there. By any chance, if he happens to save Ogre Magi, it was just a skill secure, that's it.
That is right. I think they could have even let Bloodseeker run crazy, like Bloodseeker gets on steroid or something once he sees somebody on low HP.
So, but the thing is that right now, I don't believe that it was a case, because in the previous game we did see Serene Chaos supports leaving the kills for the core, so I believe it was just a mistake. Or
look at that rotation, look at that. Ruby comes from behind, there's a Telekinesis, there's left, and there's a Rupture. Invoke cannot do anything, he will just try to use a Tornado, but he won't survive for too long. Jakiro tries to give himself, but nothing will be happening. That's an easy kill, and Jakiro will be the target now. Monkey King and Bloodseeker is gonna right click him down and get the kill.
I'm noticing one thing from Serene Chaos, that they are playing a great game, you know. I mean, the team coordination and everything is too great and too much at place, because they're always there when the teammates need them, be it an off laner, be it a safe laner. So yes, we do see that right now. MK's
Oh, look at that.
game here.
Get to the bottom lane. There's a battle. There's something forming up towards the bottom lane. There is the Rubik following up towards the Axe. There are right clicks. Axe gets a call. There's a Jingu proc. Are they going to follow up? There is the Boundless Strike. They might get a kill on Axe, and there's the right click. Monkey King will take the kill.
Monkey King is going for a Battle Fury build. Monkey King is going for a Battlefield build because I believe he knows that yes, he has all the time in this world to proc his Jingu Mastery. Okay, he's changed his mind, going for an Echo Saber.
Oh, that bounce on the top lane. Slark is gonna use the Dash Pact to get the kill on to the Bane. And now Slark is again hungry. He sees that Centaur is low. There are 3 people on the top lane, whereas Centaur is pretty much aggro towards the top. And now there are 3 people moving in towards the top lane. There is the Ice Path, there is the Pound, there is the Dark Pact. Can they get a kill? There is the Dual Breath. They are trying, but Bane will definitely try to protect him. There's Nightmare, there's a Brain Sap, and will he walk away? Oh, there's a Boundless Strike, and Ogre will die. There's another jump. Monkey King will try to follow up. Does he have the lift? Does Rubik have the lift? He does not have enough mana. There is Jakiro trying to walk away. There is the Boundless Crit. One more right click will do, but Jakiro! Oh no, there is the kill secured again. I won't call it a KS. That is a kill secured. Because I'm pretty sure he would have just simply walked away. I think the tree dance, I think it was on cooldown. So Bloodseeker will get a haste rune. He doesn't already run like crazy. So Invoker will just TP out here right now, and they are definitely trying to do a certain amount of damage. There is a battle following up into the... I missed out on that one. There was a Boundless quick timing, but Cold Snap will try to protect him, and there is the kill taken down by Slark onto... I did not. I totally missed that. I missed that.
So it was a great dodge. So what he did is when the EMP was about to get casted and that point where the mana burns, he actually turned into a bounty rune by his mischief and then back to his original form. So a great...
Oh, that trash! Wow, what a lovely tornado in the mid lane to defend himself against that rupture. That was very well thought of strategy. And now he's standing, he's just walking there, he's just waiting, but he does not know that there is a Bane hidden inside the trees. Bane uses the Brain Sap to show himself. There is the call. Will he use it? Yeah, there is the call. Can they get the Quell to get the kill onto Bloodseeker? But no, they have so much move speed, and now that they know that Centaur has already used his Steam Speed, they can probably make a kill onto the Bane. Bane has been trapped. Bane was going for the bounty rune. There is the Ice Path laid down, there is Ignite, and there is the Fire Blast. They will try to get a right click, but there is a high ground miss, but he will try to get himself denied. Can he do that? One more right click, and no, does he walk away out of the Dual Breath? He will live through, but now Bloodseeker is coming through. There won't be enough time for you to TP out Jakiro. You will just die. That was so close. Bane almost died. Almost is the word.
Bane merely living on to 60 HP.
Wow,
just
that was close.
Got saved. And yes, right now, a great game played by Monkey. Monkey is playing so effective, and his presence on the map is so much that he's always there where he needs to be. And the best thing is that what he does is he TPs onto the tower when there is a gank, and with his tree dance he goes back to his lane. So he's playing a great game right now, scouting them, scouting Telekinesis if someone's there. And
there's a battle forming up in the top lane, and Rubik is gonna get down. There is certain thing, there is the pounce, there is the tree dance, there are right clicks, and Monkey King is the damage dealer. He is the boss here. So 4 go down for Team Telekinesis for just 1 support of Team Serene Chaos. They are definitely looking the dominant ones here with 14-5, a 3k gold swing, 11.5 minutes right now in the game. What do you have to say, Jared?
Right now, if Telekinesis does want to win this game, they do want to win this game. I believe that they need to be together as a team because what happens is Monkey King has a very great presence of mind where he's always there. He TPs out, and then yes, of course, he tries to take the objectives. So to be very honest, Serene right now is playing a very objective-based game. The discipline that they have, they do not cross the line, they only take the objectives and get back. If you happen to see the game, even the previous game, they used to take the tower out, take the kills out, and just run away. So, for example, at the there was a fight at mid wherein Tusker knew that yes, of course, it's a sure kill for the mid hero. So he actually walked away.
Right.
Just,
there's a battle forming up in the mid lane.
He walked away.
Their Invoker has been ruptured. Will he be taken down? There is the lift, and they will try to deal some damage. There's the Ice Spark coming. There's the Macro Fire, but Invoker will die to the right clicks of Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker is running like crazy onto the steroids, and now will he commit? No, he won't. He'll just get back because he's already too low. Ogre Magi is being scouted, is being taken out alone. Bane will try to TP out, whereas Monkey King is dealing certainly some good amount of damage. There's a showdown coming through, and he will try to get a kill onto Ruby, but he won't live through. There is the Wukong command, and he's gonna get the double kill right through, taking down Ogre Magi. And will he walk away? There's a tree dance. There is him trying to commit, and he's actually going for it. Who will walk away with this? What do you say? This is a very close call.
He's gonna die.
Oh, that call just got missed. Just got missed. Will he? Will Invoker try for some strike?
Great timing.
That was just a lucky walkout there.
Does he have a ward? No, Ogre does not have a ward.
Oh, that was a good amount of heal.
And he's back.
Yes.
Monkey's playing great, man. Monkey's playing a magnificent game. I don't think he is an ancient or something like that. He's a much more great player. Let me check his profile. Okay, it's not showing me that because I believe as he's in the
Rubik just stole something.
Rubik just stole
rupture commitment on Axe. Axe will lose the call. There is a lift, but Axe won't survive for too long. Axe has been lifted and Axe might die. There's the Axe tried to use the Culling Blade and he won't be successful. There is Nightmare. There is Fiend's Grip and so much damage being dealt by Monkey King in the team fight. Whereas
it's absolute chaos. For
total disaster. Monkey King is the MVP, I suppose. What do you say, Monkey King, or is it the steroid guy?
Of course. No, it's Monkey King, no doubt, for sure. Playing a great game. His item progressions are all to the time, and his scaling in the game. He knows that, yes, of course, he can scale. Now it's almost he's done with the Desolator. More 1100 gold, and yes, he'll be up with his
Look at Centaur, they are going on Centaur. They are rotating around him. Will Centaur walk away? He has Team Feed, but is there any follow-up? Monkey King will get back. Monkey King might try to come in. He is trying to walk it away. He's trying to juggle. There are 5 people. Does Monkey King go in for Wukong command? Is he interested? There's a macro part. That's a very, very good macro part right in between the Wukong's command. And there's a call. He won't be allowed to TP out and he'll just be dead. Centaur. Monkey King did TP out in between the Wukong's command. That was a good move by him. Otherwise, he would have died and win because it would have been a 5 versus 2 battle, which would have gone towards Telekinesis' way.
As I said, yes, Monkey King playing a great game. Game sense, gameplay is at mark because he knows that, yes, Centaur is going to die. My other teammates are not there. They are on the other side of the map. So, yes, of course, he's playing a great game there. And he knows that there was a bottom rune, region bottom rune. So, yes, of course, he went there and did take that region. So, I don't think right now Telekinesis can come back, or they do have that. They do have that inventories, or they do have that position right now to come back or to counter. Yes, of course, they can go ahead and do that, but for that they will have to stick together. And of course, in case if Slug sticks together with them, he won't be able to farm and he won't be able to get his items where it's needed in the late game to kill them.
That is correct, and we can still see that it is the similar outcome from the last game, that the 2 main cores of Team Serene Chaos are just so much ahead on net worth. They are equivalent to each other, but then again, if you see the difference, there is a team fight brawling up in between the mid lane. There is the lift. Axe was trying to TP out. Axe has been ruptured and he's been lifted. Axe calls, but nothing. He won't find anybody, and there's a steroid guy trying to deal right click damage, and steroid guy's running like crazy behind the Ogre Magi. Steroid guy is the Bloodseeker, and they are gonna get a double kill for Bloodseeker. By steroid guy, I definitely mean to say Bloodseeker because I totally think that I totally think that he runs like crazy when he smells blood.
That's the reason he's the Bloodseeker. It drifts in from blood. So yes, of course, right now I don't think the Telekinesis can come back now. I feel sorry for my friend Thrashgrid. You did play well, bro, but better luck next time. Serene Chaos once again playing a very systematic and a very calculated game. The presence in the map is up to the mark at beat. And yes, of course, their coordination, their team coordination is out of this world. So yes, of course, they're playing a great game. They know what exactly they are doing.
There's another team fight forming up towards that top towards top inside. There's a Wukong command forming up. There is the team fight. Radiant is heavily losing. They are just papers ahead of this draft. Look at the Shadow Dance. And is he trying to get the Monkey King? But he won't take it. Look at Monkey King versus Slag. It was such a close encounter again. It just went down to the single digits, I believe. Monkey King will again come out on top.
Okay, Bloodseeker is trying to troll. Is he trying to throw the game? Report. Reported and muted too.
Oh, look at that. He's gonna keep the Wraith Band for them. That's a gift for you guys. You guys can keep it. That is just a mind game. Christmas came early for them.
Troll things.
Yep.
He's trying to troll, man. He's just trying to troll.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, of course, everybody's got to ignore that gift because it's like a trolling for them and they do not like that. Of course, that would have been a moment of something that they would not like, not a positive gesture that he did.
Definitely not much appreciated.
And make fun of them. But I believe that that is something that he's not doing on a friendly basis here. He's just trying to troll with them, trying to show them that, yes, of course, my game lives above the rest. So, but yes, of course, he has that Monkey King again. To the Invoker.
Invoker just walks out. That was a good play. That was a very good ghost walk there to walk out of it. Otherwise, he was just food. He would have just died. They are pinging out on the wards. They know that there are certain wards. Chakiro will eat away the wood. How can he eat a wood?
I'm sorry?
How can he eat a wood? How do you eat a wood?
You eat a word through a tango.
I know. I mean, like, I'm just talking about, like, doesn't it stick in your mouth or something? Okay, so there's another team fight forming up. There is the team beat commitment. There is the Blood right, there's a Wukong command right in the middle of it. Invoker has been slapped to death. There's just 2 right clicks, and now they are just gonna follow through. There is the Fiend's grip onto Chakiro. There is the lift. There's a tornado. Invoker is gonna buy back. There's gonna be buyback force from Ogre Magi. They are gonna fall back, but no. Slag has been ruptured. Now Slag, he's the Shadow Dance to save himself for a while, but he won't be able to block away. Is he gonna walk away towards the shrine? He lives. Slag does survive this. And now they're chasing up. They are going to try to get the Centaur kill at least to make sure that they walk out of something, to make sure that they at least get those buybacks count. So that was a good team fight by Telekinesis, although it was very costly for them, but they were able to get 2 cores down for Team Serene Chaos.
So just to let you know, your prototype, I believe that you're not so familiar with the new patch. Bloodseeker's Rupture is no more lethal. It's like Venomancer's Ultimate. It will only keep you alive with 1 HP or 2 HP, but it will not kill you completely. It's not lethal anymore.
I see.
The Monkey now also has a Yasha, Desolator, and a Echo Saber. So, of course, we see that Monkey King has a great 21 minutes and he's farmed like hell. And also, when you go to Bloodseeker, got great amount of farm. 21 minutes, he's got a Battle Fury, a Yasha, and Shadowblade is on the way. Tan-ta-dan, it's there. So I believe Serene Chaos in a better position right now, and yes, they would be better in the game because they are playing much more better. Their teamwork is absolutely marvelous. I mean, I really appreciate and I really admire the team play that they're playing, the way they are there for each other. That's how Dota is, you know. That's how Dota is about all being there for each other and supporting and playing as a team. That's what you call a team game. So,
That's correct.
Of course, Serene Chaos seems to be a good team in front of Telekinesis. Yes, of course, my friend Thrash did ping me that he's playing with his cafe mates, but not his original teammates. So he is trying to, you know, trying to play his best and trying to, just trying to be a part of the tournament. Yes, of course, participation is the must. And yes, guys, you can see us and you know, see all the matches onto the FOG YouTube page. That's Federation of Gamers. Please do like, subscribe, and do press the bell icon. And yes, of course, we both, me as well as Jared, we are this is like our first casting, so in case if you have any feedbacks or anything that we can improve by in ourselves, please do comment it onto the match comment column so that we can check on it and we can work on it. Yes, of course, I do have one of my other co-casters.
Look at that, Slack is just caught between them. He was just timing out. His Shadow Blade just got timed out and he was just caught up in between that high ground but the secret shop, and he was just Fiend's gripped and then Sunstriked, and that was a big slug for you.
So yes, of course, Slug right now only has a Shadow Blade. The biggest item that he has is a Shadow Blade. After that is a Power Treads and 2 Raid Bands. As compared to that, it's like twice the items of all. Now they do scout out the Roshan. They know that something is going on. And they know that there is a Roshan, but they can't leave that out. They cannot contest that Roshan fight.
That is totally correct, because there's a ward there and they would be knowing that there's a ward to scout it out. So maybe they might look out for it. They ping out the DD rune. And now there's a battle which will form up very shortly, because I think after this battle, they might go for a Roshan. And maybe this is going to be a bottom tier 3 tower for a Radiant that would be forced.
I do feel so. There's a great ward here that has been put so that they do get the bottom vision or the bottom area vision, because there's, of course, they know that Centaur can jump any point of time. He has a blink, and yes, of course, they know that.
What is Slack trying to do? He is trying to put pressure on the lane.
He's trying to scout out someone who can, if he can find someone. Yes, of course, he knows he's gone for a BKB.
I can smell a battle coming up. There is the jump. There is the right click. There is the bloodlust. There is the macropire commitment. As we said, the macropire was pretty damn bad this time. And there is the Wukong command. They are gonna take down the tower with that, making sure that it's gonna be protected. And there is the BKB and double damage Slack. Will he gonna be taken down? He's been lifted up. And there's a steam plate commitment. There are buybacks being committed from both the teams, and everywhere people are dying, bodies everywhere. But nothing's gonna be taking down Team Serene Chaos from taking down these bottom tier 3 racks.
And yes, Team Serene Chaos making actually chaos for Telekinesis, and yes, now they're going for the second objectives, the tier 3 mid.
Oh, they're pulling away. They have pulled in. Bloodseeker has been pulled in, but he'll survive. There was a... Oh, look at that Monkey King is caught between the trees. He's just gonna die to the... That was funny. The fountain takes a kill. And there comes the careful from Monkey King. Did they eat a tree there? Did he just get stunned, or was he caught up in the middle of the trees?
That's right.
There are fireworks. It's Diwali time, guys.
It's a celebration for Serene Chaos that they will be advancing in the tournament.
Definitely. They are gonna try everything for one last time. There's a blood ride, there's a BKB Slug, but Slug is not gonna survive for too long. Slug is just gonna get right click. He uses a shadow dance, but he's trying everything. Oh my god, Bloodseeker is so damn... Bloodseeker is gonna die. Bloodseeker just brought back into the game. Axe has been taken down. There is the stomp. Are they gonna go on to Ogre Magi? Are they gonna try